returned. What was I doing? Okay. Excuse me while I sneeze. Right. Yes, Hex told me there was another boss to do, so I wanted to investigate who it might be, or what it might be. I know the name of the boss, and I have a feeling I picked up an item that had something to do with that name. You. Yes. So that's how it is. Okay. First Vicar of the Healing Church. In which case it could be I have to take the skull to the Healing Church. Okay. And that would be in the DLC section, I'm guessing. Well, I know because Hex told me. What am I doing? Okay, I want... Yes, I maxed out my insight, I think, so I'm just going to buy everything that I can. Or everything that I feel that I need. 60? Blimey. Buy all would be nice. I'm right about that boss. I might also go chat to that guy again because in the cell, because I think I've done everything to do with him. At least it feels like it. So I might do that first. Hot tower. Corpse pile is probably closest, I think. Yeah, you see, he's coming back. What the fuck? I hit him and it didn't do anything. Alright. Again, it doesn't feel like it's responding properly. Right, there must be something. Maybe. Why the hell did the lock-on stop? I'm fed up with this dick constantly attacking me. I'm gonna kill him. He's down there, I think.
What is it? Aren't you, or perhaps beg my forgiveness? Well, leave off. Nothing changes. Such is the nature of man.
I'm assuming it's a gun. Nope. There it is. Right. That's dealt with. Wrong door. Right, so if I'm right, right there. Fishing it up. Well, I didn't know I could fish in this. There is a fishing hamlet. We could go fishing, maybe. We could try it. Pipe heads, by the way. Hunter's Nightmare. And I might do. I might finish it, yeah. I might do. I didn't get exactly very clear answers as to a few things, but sod it. I'm starting to reach the point where I don't care anymore. So, Hunter's Nightmare. So that would be there. Nightmare Church, I think, is over there. So I'm gonna guess that the Nightmare. No. I don't know. I can't remember which is closest. What's next on the stream list? I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking about playing Eternal Darkness. Just because Halloween and because this has got some similar Lovecraft stuff to it. It's got me in the mood for more Lovecraft horror. But then I've got other things that I want to play, and some of them I can't stream. Alright, so this is here. Can I go back that way? Yes, there is a ladder. Thanks again, you... Why the hell did I not get a visitor stand? All I did was stand next to him. Baffling. I was also thinking, because Mario's out, maybe I might stream a Mario game, if I can, but I'm not really sure, because, you know, I don't know. See, it's happened again. I didn't do it. What the fuck? I never pressed forward through the whole of that. He just refused to do it. Ugh. Bizarre. Weird. Oh, now you do it. Oopsie. Hey, some blood vials. Right. I'm hoping this is the easiest way to get there. I know I'm going the wrong way now, but it's only because I just want to kill something. Yeah. It's good to know I'm still maxed out on pebbles. Actually, I don't think this is going to be the quickest way because I've got to go through all that bollocks. Haven't I? Yeah. Alright, the other way. Whoa. Is there anything that I have that you want me to stream, Head? And if you say Dark Souls 3, I will find you and kill you. You bastard. You magnificent bastard. Right. So, it might be quickest this way? See, because I haven't not that I haven't explored, it's that I didn't go this way very often, so... I don't know. Is that something I could collect? I just saw, or was that just my imagination? Yeah, it was my imagination. What the fuck? Bloody lock on. Ugh. Rather than dropping the pebbles and saying, oh, you can't pick them up, how about just stop dropping them? That would be much easier. Yeah, this is quicker. stuck in the door. This is not the best place to be having this fight. Skyrim, no thank you. I played that for something like, I don't know, 200 hours. It just bores me to death after a while. Yes, I know I played for 200 hours. I should say that I probably spent about 150 of that with it modded, so that I could make it not as boring as it was. I'm trying to remember if this was like this before. Was it like this before? Obviously not quite like this before because this cutscene didn't happen. I also need to play the new Metroid, so I can't stream that either. Okay, this looks like the cleric beast, but on fire. Whoa! Not the smartest thing to do at the beginning, Matt. Wow. I mean, yeah. Sort of. It was another kind of stun lock thing. I think it sort of hit me down and then up as it sort of lifted its arm up. I don't know if I could actually get out of the first bit. Well, I dodged into it, and it didn't work very well, and it took a hell of a lot of damage. So yeah, it kind of hit me twice, but Dead Rising, I don't think I've ever played Dead Rising. I don't have it. I don't really know what it is all that well anyway. Excuse me! Right, so can I just run past these bastards again? You have a spare key for it? No, maybe I can. I'll look into it. I don't really want to have to fight this guy every time. Oh, fuck off! Look, I just want to get to the boss. Ah, you see, he's leaving me alone now. Still not ideal. Yeah, you see, he didn't do that before. It's kind of like when he smashes the ground and lifts the hand up, there's a bat. Whoa! Sweet mercy. This is a polished game experience. Okay. Let me out. Alright. I can't fucking see anything. It appears to have lost its legs. See, I was doing really well, and then I backed away, and then I was a bit stupid. Frankly, I don't know, it's... it's another one, it's a bit like the first Cleric Beast fight, where the camera is just fucking useless, frankly. Yeah, sorry. I mean, when it grabbed me, I couldn't see anything, so, Stream Ready 4? Or 5. No, I'm not playing 5, and certainly not on my own. Ugh, God. I'm not as big a fan of Resi as lots of other people. I do want to play the first one, like the remake, at some point. I've never played that. Whoa! That's more hilarious than the camera in this fight. see, it's the same fight, but with a couple of more irritating moves, which actually just make the mechanics of the fight worse. Know what happened there. He just wasn't like backing up. I don't know, maybe I ran out of stamina and I wasn't paying attention. Probably. I think I will try and finish it. So, because when I get this boss done, I could just go straight to the end game. Although I think I'm supposed to do something with the mother brain thing I found. I just don't know really what. I can kill it, I guess, and see what happens, but... Yeah, I feel like this boss fight it isn't that difficult. It's just got a couple of annoying things and having to deal with the camera and the lock on or not locking on. I don't know, I can't work out whether or not it's best to lock on or not. Like... How the fuck did one of those survive? I could understand one of them, the one at the front maybe not getting hit, but that one... Oh, what the... It's stuff like that that makes it kind of more annoying, where it's got like some area attacks. The frame rate is really poor, particularly when you get close. I don't know if it's just maybe it's poor all the time and... room is too small as well. Fucking hell! I was never close enough. So you can't just like back away to get space. Sometimes you have to go around him, and the fucking thing is huge, so... Ah! is fucking ridiculous, this room. Look, how the fuck am I meant to be able to do anything there? I can't see a thing. I mean, half the time, all I can see is nothing. Like here, what the hell is this? And it really feels sluggish as well. My character's in there somewhere. Oh, I don't have any more things. Can you make it so that the camera works when you make your gamepad? Because I don't mind the idea of there being genitalia, but I'd like it to be at, like, maybe I could view the genitalia properly. I don't like this fight. I didn't really like the Cleric Beast fight. And this is just the same thing, but with a few more irritating twists chucked in, and a room which is far too fucking small. I should probably try parrying him and stuff. I don't even know if I can. I probably can. Who knows? Like I said, I've kind of reached a point with this now where I'm a bit sick of it. So, I'm probably not concentrating properly. I think that last, the orphaned cosplayer that I was up against in that last boss, it's just kind of killed it for me. And the fact that this is effectively a complete retread of both areas and boss fight doesn't exactly help. Look, you two should not be interested in me. Yeah, that's better. You do that. Maybe I should look at what I'm wearing and my runes and see if there's anything that's better at dealing with fire. It's stuff like that where I can be one side of the boss fight of the boss hitting him and be hit by something that I can't really see. I definitely don't feel as comfortable not locking on with this thing, because it just doesn't feel like the role evades things as well. So I don't know if that was behind him. I'm guessing it was, so I probably can't backstab him. Oh, it's annoying. Right, let me just check my stuff. Because maybe there's a better thingy for something. I don't really know if its attacks are they doing physical and fire damage at the same time, and I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make. What have I got? Okay, I just switched that back, so that should help. Although, there's all types of resistance, fire isn't a thing that seems... So it might be damage reduction might be better. Oh, fire damage reduction, that might be good. It's not very much though. Let's try that, let's see if that helps a bit. Any better fire? The Gascoigne's one, slightly better fire. $60 fire. But that, yeah. That's quite good, I guess. It's lower on blood defense and arcane, which isn't an issue for this, I think. Ooh, 130. I'll go with that one, I think. 120, 110, or maybe? Oh no, 90. That's, yeah, that, because I got 110 and 120. It's quite a nice buff. Why are they using that one? That one's clearly better. Although maybe I've only just picked it up relatively recently. 90. Go with those. prefer my other mask, to be honest. Alright, let's see if this makes any difference. No. Tell you what you should do, Peds, when you make your game with the big monsters with genitalia. You should make it so that the genitalia are what you lock onto. Right. Attempt something or other. I don't know. How did you not get hit? So obvious. Alright, this time don't aggro them. I wonder if there's ever a time when, like, that thing loses that fight. Because that would be really cool. I think one of the other problems with this is that because I beat the Cleric Beast first time, I haven't really, like, had much practice with it. Miles away. Coming, and I just got stuck in the attack animation. no room! So I just tried to get away so I could heal, and then I was in a corner because there's not, like, this room is a stupid place for this fight. It was a stupid enough room for the fight that was in here originally. And this thing is I think this is even bigger. It's certainly because of the sort of added fire and shit. It's even more of a pain in the ass. Alright, you can die, dick. Anyway, what's your plans today, Peds? Do you have plans for tonight? What are you going to stream and stuff? Because I'm working tonight, so I don't know what time we'll be back. Fuck off! How the fuck did two of you completely survive that? Like, I cannot see how a big flaming ball can come right through here and you can be standing here and you can not get hit by it. Well, chuff. Oh, that is so annoying. Fucking hell. Well, cool. I wouldn't mind watching you play Resident Evil 7, because I probably won't play it. I might do one day, I don't know. Jackbox Party 4? Is that thing I tried to play with you when I was on my phone? A thing that I was constantly having trouble actually just keeping up with. I need to concentrate more. Yeah, I think so. There's a few different games. Can't remember which one it was I was good at and which one I was really bad at. Who actually pushes that ball? Like, there's nothing, it just rolls, like, comes out of nowhere. Oh, fuck. There we go. I think I was quite good at the one where you had to make, like, funny things. But I was a bit crap at the one where you have to lie or make up convincing lies. I'm just too honest. Like my honest opinion of this fight, it's a load of shit. I can't fucking tell what's going on. Just decided to completely not lock on. Right, we're back to this bit, which I had very little idea of what was actually going on. If you get in the right spot, it's going to be quite easy. It's like I said, the main problem is just obviously the fact that in the first part the camera is a load of shite because it's too fucking big, just as it was in the original fight with this thing. It's made even worse by the fact that the room is tiny. The area was tiny in the first fight against the cleric beast, but at least it was in an open area so that the walls weren't like forcing the camera up your arse every 5 seconds, and it's just that shit. Sale on the Switch for Halloween starting Tuesday. Does that mean Switch games on the eShop are on sale, or Switches are cheaper? Because I might not be able to get one for my birthday. I might be able to get some money and stuff to put towards it, but for fuck's sake. But, like, 300 plus is quite expensive for a present, turns out. Fuck off. Fucking hell. That did ridiculous amounts of damage. I mean, I didn't take that much damage before that move, did I? Fucking ridiculous, if so. And it certainly seemed like a completely different amount of damage to what that move was doing earlier. Nope. What does the nope mean? As in, nope, I didn't take much damage. Nope, you didn't take much damage. Okay, was that before or the move itself? Because it looked like, when I looked up and saw my health depleting, I had like probably about 3/4 health at least suddenly vanish before. Okay, got ya. I suspect if you look at that footage and slow it down, I may have got hit more than once by one move. I may have been like hit by the arm and then the fire and then maybe the arm again and then fire again and then more fire and then by a pigeon flying over and shitting on me. Now's my chance. got no room to go anywhere. See what's what there. Fucking hell. Right, I just go right through him. I mean, like, I just do an attack and then on the other side of him or something. See, like there, I swung and just didn't hit him. Why didn't you move? I don't understand that. I was trying to get out and it didn't do anything. It's just such a mess. I think what it is, there's too many area things happening. There's too many hitboxes just flying around. And I can't fucking see anything half the time. I feel like the character just ends up completely lost in amongst the creature itself. It's just another one of those fights I don't give a shit about anymore. I can't believe I thought for a moment the other way was actually quicker. Absolutely mental. Hey. Yeah, it's effectively a one-hit kill. Like that, when that hits you at its worst, those two moves together, that's it. And you're just completely stun locked. Can't do anything. Fucking hell. Like, sometimes I don't know what the point of actually having a dodge is, if you're just gonna get hit by something as you dodge. I mean, that move, I mean, you dodge it, but because it's, like, the chain is about 10 foot long or something, like, you can still get hit by a tiny bit of it because it's bigger than you can dodge. It's the same in that last boss fight I did. Anyway, I'm so salty. Oh. somewhere here. I don't know where I am. Yeah, fine, whatever. I swang like my sword twice, and I'm standing as close to it as I think I possibly can, and I just didn't hit it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Oh, what the fuck? I was standing to one side, where I was completely safe, went to hit it, and it just meant that I was in front of it. The fucking camera is appalling. And it affects the movement as well. What? I just completely pegged that. Completely fucking pegged it. I never thought... Well, I hoped I'd never pegged it. But I've just pegged it. Fucking hell. In fairness, Peds, you were even closer that time that happened. I'm sure you were. Like, I mean, look where that hit me. Absolutely chuffing miles away. Like, he's standing about here, and I dodge, and I get to about here, and then I'm here. I'm sorry, Peds. Yeah, anyway, I hate this fight. It's crap. Wow, this time they managed to actually get... Oh, fuck off! Right. Yeah, that was basically what I was waiting and hoping to happen at some stage. And that was just that I didn't get hit. Yeah, trophy. Hey! A lamp I don't need. Thanks, beds, thanks. I was able to do some stuff. Yeah, basically I was just doing, at that time, the tactics with us, I did kind of the same thing, and I just that time I wasn't caught in some horrible cycle of being stun locked and fire and limbs as much. I don't know. Some of the big creature designs in this, they just don't, they just feel like messy boss fights. Can I level up?
Gammon away, go on.
Yeah, I know.
Very well, let me...
Right, and if I level up, what works? Right, so that does that, which is kinda good. That is only gonna put my physical defense up now. Let's put strength up.
Farewell, good hunt.
Use, should we say, 3? How many times? Oh, quite a few. Let's try another one. Is that enough to level up?
Gammon away, go on. Very well, let me...
Where am I? Oh yeah, 58,000.
Good hunter. Your presence somehow...
Right, so that's dealt with. What did I pick up? Is that a room that I get? I think it was a room. That one, that's what it was. Ah, okay. Let's see what that does. I think it goes here, yeah. First time I've been able to use an extra rune. Ugh. Does that do anything? Or does it just make me look hairy as fuck? I don't know. I want my mask back. Unless there's something that is considerably better. Seems pretty good. Oh, does that mean I can't wear my... I don't get to wear my beak mask if I'm like this. Peds, could you do me a favour? Could you look on some kind of Bloodborne wiki or something what happens when you turn into a beast? Because I appear to have turned into a beast when I equipped that rune. Actually, yeah, what was that rune? Because it might tell you exactly what it does. It's called Beast's Embrace. Because I just want to know actually what that does for me. Whether or not it's worth keeping. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I think that's everything in the DLC bits. So I'm going to go to the Mother Brain. I think, yeah, it's Nightmare. Mantis. I'm trying to remember. It's not that. It's not. Base. Middle? I think it's the middle. When equipped, this is one of the two components that involves transforming. Oops. Okay, I don't understand half of that. Yeah, okay. What's that other one it talks about? The Lumenwood Kin Covenant. Is that... do I have to find a rune for that? Because I don't have anything like that, I don't think. I've come to the wrong one, I think. So it sounds like it just plays around with moves, rather than the stats. I didn't know if it made me stronger or weaker or something like that. Okay. Oh, okay. I remember the brain fluid, but I never found any when I was there. I kind of want to see that now. Okay, let's go have a look. See if I can find some brain fluid. I've got no idea where it is in that place because I went everywhere. Search hall. I remember her asking for it, but I could never find it. Yeah, I want to see what I look like if I'm a kin type creature. Because that character is here.
Please, could you do some? I need brain fluid.
She needs brain fluid.
Murky, mushy brain fluid.
But I feel like I've looked everywhere in this place when I was exploring it before, and I never found anything like that. So... why are my attacks missing so often now? I'm really annoyed with this. It doesn't feel like my character is really changed. I don't know. Drops off the enlarged head at the highest point of the research hall across a crow. Okay, I'll have a... Okay. I think I know where you mean. I think. I think it's just been a couple of weeks since I've been here, so... at least properly been here. Right, so the highest point. Guarded by a hunter and a minigun. Okay, that sounds familiar. I remember there being a hunter and a minigun. That, I think, is here. There's a minigun. Hey, there we go. I don't know why I didn't find that before.
Lady Maria, I'm a robin. Will I ever curl up and become an egg? What, say something? Lady Maria, will I ever... What, say,
That's weird
say
because
something.
I remember the hunter being here and stuff. So no, maybe I just didn't, you know, do it. I guess. Right, so it was up at the highest point, and then possibly her. Unless they hadn't spawned or something and I hadn't seen them, I don't know. Alright. That would seem awfully silly. Alright, this is where we have to hope. Okay, so there's one thing like that over there, so maybe that's it.
Splish,
Maybe I just... Oh, maybe I just didn't kill them?
split, splash.
Because... Or attack them, because I couldn't lock onto them, so I didn't think I was supposed to actually hit them. Maybe that's what it was. In which case, maybe I'm supposed to attack that thing back. You see, because I assumed that anything you were kind of meant to kill, you could lock onto. I don't know. It's a bit confusing now. So, is that 2 brain fluid? If it's even in here. It won't be a key, will it? Oh, it is a key, and I've got 2. Well, thanks, Peds. You've been most useful in your ability to Google and find things for me. I know I said I didn't want to have to do stuff like that, but I've reached a point where I just kind of want to finish it, and I'd be a bit annoyed if I missed something that's potentially this interesting, you know. Just be nice to be able to see it at least. Alright, so it was the bottom, I think. Is it this way? Probably not, but I'm just gonna have to this way? Yeah, this is it, isn't it? And this way. See, that looks a lot like I'm actually just wearing a mask. As if maybe they didn't model the torso. so I give this to her.
Please, I need... Oh, thank you. You're terribly kind.
Okay.
Oh, it's wonderful. Oh, I hear the sticky sound. Do you hear it too?
Love,
I
I'm
know.
not interested.
Will you have my blood as thanks? I'll have you know, I was once a blood saint too, so do come back if you ever run dry of saint's blood. Oh, 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 I'll have you know, so do come back.
I will. Can I not give you the stuff?
Oh, I'll have you know, so do come.
Okay, Did she take both of it? Both of them? No, she didn't. She doesn't want it.
Oh, I'll have you know, so do come.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go to the lantern and see if it kind of resets, spawns itself. Because that might be what I need to do. Hello? You're not usually here. You must have fallen or something. Let's go back, see what happens. I might see if it resets itself. The thing is, I've got, what time is it? Nearly 5 o'clock. I've got to be at work at 6:30. So it's going to depend on how quickly or not quickly. I might have to not finish it today. I could maybe do it tomorrow. Right, hopefully she'll ask for stuff.
Oh, I'll have you know, so do come.
Okay, what?
Oh, I'll have you know, so do come back.
Okay, this is weird, because I can't give her the brain fluid?
I'll have you know, I was once, so do come back.
I don't know. I don't have a solution to this. Are you still there, Peds? Because I'm wondering if there's a solution to this and I don't know what it is. Because it's really weird. I can't do anything else.
So do come.
Go. Very well. Let the echoes become your strength.
Did I get given the
Let me
milkweed
stand
room?
close.
No, I didn't. She's blabbing on about her own blood. I'm giving her. I gave her brain fluid. She was asking for brain fluid, so I gave her brain fluid. And then she said stuff about her being a saint, blood of saint, pure blood, something or other. I don't know. And then, and if I wanted some of her blood, she was clearly flirting with me. You know. Is it Adeline you're giving it to? I hope so. I'm pretty sure it is. It's been a while since she introduced herself, and she did accept and react to the brain fluid, and she was the one asking for the brain fluid, so... So I can't think of anything else.
Oh. I hear the stickies. Oh. I'll have you know, so do come back. If you ever run dry of Saint's blood.
See? But that's what she says. And I can't even accept and take the blood to... I don't know what I'm meant to do. Unless I'm carrying some blood and it means... If she's... As far as I know, she's not a saint. Nor you. That's not what I meant. Brain fluid. Did I get all three brain fluid? No, I've got two. One of them is... The last one I haven't got, it says drops off of St. Adeline after she turned into an enlarged head. So I'm guessing the enlarged heads are the big round ones, not just the ones that are heads on top of bodies. And I'm thinking that when I gave her the first one, the head bulged. So possibly when the second one, I give her the second one, she transforms into a head, and then I deflate her, get the last one, and then that's the third one. That's what I'm assuming happens.
Oh, I know. Will you have my blood as thanks? I'll have you know, so do come back.
Maybe I'm supposed to take the blood from her, but for some reason she's not giving me the blood, and it's not moving the conversation forward. I don't know how to... You know, I'm a bit worried about, like, I could try and attack her and get the fluid, but... if I kill her, then it ends the quest, and I'm fucked. Oh, okay. May need to refresh this area several times before this can happen. Fucking hell. Ugh. Well, at least I can grind for some echoes while I'm here, I guess. I'll go do Mother Brain and see if it has sorted itself out by the time I get back. This became my echoes farming spot when I kept running out vials against the orphaned cosplayer. Weapon at risk! Yay! Right. Let's go fix my weapon and work out what the fuck's going on. No. That's not the way. Let's speak to you first.
Gammon awaits you. Go on. Very well.
Guess I'll just keep putting up strength for now.
Farewell.
Farewell, good hunter.
Did I find any more interesting gems while I was about? Oh, that was... Oh, attack versus beasts down. That's the same as that. And that's the same as that. Yeah, okay, maybe not, I don't know. Right, if I go to the Mother Brain thing, which is over there. Okay, yeah, you see, it's the triggering the events thing, it's not reloading properly. It's almost like you're meant to find it one at a time and they expect you to die or something in between. It's all a bit silly. See, I was roughly right, wasn't I? Because I said, you know, that there was a reaction when I gave her the brain fluid the first time. That triggered So I thought, oh okay, well that must mean. And when I give her to her a second time, there'll be another reaction, and maybe that time she actually transforms into the head. Alright, I need to get rid of some of these guys because the dicks down there. Call them. If I remember rightly, there was one hanging around a corner somewhere. Or is he around this corner? There he is. Yeah, I don't know if you saw this before, Peds. You were watching when this happened. Alright. Do I just kill you? Nothing else to... Yeah, it is. It was up there, somewhere. And I knocked it down. Well, not knocked it down. It was being... it was kind of imprisoned or something. See, if I kill it... I think I have to kill it. Well, it's pretty strong. Is that living string, did it say? I'm guessing it's a... Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so that's for a chalice dungeon. See, I can't believe that was... Hex said there was something I was supposed to do, but I can't believe that thing was just kill it. It has to have been more than that. So... Right, so hopefully, if I go back now, that bit will have actually triggered. This is annoying. Research hall.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, this is different.
Is anyone there? Please, somebody, I need help. I'm trying, but I'm afraid the sound is fading. Hello? Please. Oh, please, I need brain fluid. The sticky sound is fading fast. Please bring me brain fluid. I must have it. That sound, it is all that guides me. Without it, I'll be sent back to my former, lesser years. Yes, that's it. Let me have it. I can hear it. Yes. The sound that guides me. Thank you. Thank you so much. You have saved me. Take this charm. Lady Maria gave it to me, but it is all I can offer, other than my own blood. Please, do not abandon me. I promise to do good.
Hey, well that was a success. So okay, so hopefully it'll trigger. I know where the balcony thing is. I've been wondering how to get in there for ages. Ah, I think I know where this is. Well, I know where it is in the... I was going to say the real world, but I'm not sure it's the real world. I have this feeling this entire game is basically like dreams within dreams. Yeah. Yes, because that's where I smashed through, and then yeah. No! Okay. These ones possess additional magic powers. Which kind of makes sense, I guess. So I wonder if these are the things that turn. Do they turn into the ones in the future? Because this is the past. My eye. That's something useful. Okay, it's some kind of magic weapon, which means it's useless to me. Hear footsteps. Ah, I see. Those footsteps are probably the rats that are down there. Oh, I didn't realise this was the same room. So... there are some times when the level design and it loops around on itself and you, it's really cool. And a chest. I haven't seen it. Fuck! That wasn't irritating in the slightest. Right, so let's go up all the way back round. I think I've got to do it this way.
Oh, the sticky sound, as clear as drip. How extraordinary. Do you think that water drips even down deep below at the bottom of the sea? Can you hear it?
Right. Right, so I have to jump that. Pulsing. One of these. Bit crap. Right. I've got this feeling that I'm probably going to have to reload the area, aren't I? See, it would have been nice if doing all that had done it. No, of course not. This game couldn't have been straightforward and simple.
Drip. Drip.
Looks like I'm gonna have to go somewhere else for a bit. Is there anywhere else where there's anything that I might need to do? Only that, and I don't really want to do that just in case. very quick. File, I guess. Very, very quick. I'm trying to think if there's anything else at all. I don't know. It feels like so long since I've done some of this. Oh, I maybe should have gone back there. Because there was something there, actually. Where's that? So, pets, this should look immediately familiar. Oh, I didn't need to go there. I could have gone to where the... Ugh, what a tit. I'm a tit. What the? Yeah. I have to get good at doing nothing. See, I don't know what this is. Yeah. Thought maybe I might have collected something somewhere that might have done something. Oh well. Okay, so back. And hopefully this time she has changed and the actual area has reset. Because if not... Fucking hell!
Do it.
It's a good job you can't see my face, because right now it's not very pleasant. Not that it usually is, but... it's particularly catchy. I wonder what else I've got to do. There's nothing else down there, was there? I'm gonna have to stop in a little bit. Hopefully, I just need to do this one more time. But then I said that last time. Yay!
Oh, hello. One
Hi.
last time. Will you fetch brain fluid just one last time? The murky, mushy fluid that will make me whole. The sticky sound whispers to me. So very close, right into my ear. My head, just a head, that's all there is. I need my baptism. Please, I beg of you. I want to be something. see a shape. My guide, I see your voice. Clearly as it bends and bleeds.
Yay!
My
I have it.
Revelation. Just for me. Thank you. For everything. Really. I used to be nothing. Okay. Hopefully now, when I go back, I can turn into some other type of creature.
Someone.
Ooh. Yeah, that's definitely a bit different. I wonder what this one does. It said something about a small increase in item discovery, so kinda cool.
Gammon awaits. Go.
Right,
Very well. Let me.
channel these into the doodah. And then I'm going to go try one thing and then stop.
Farewell, good.
Let's go to the coast. Because I thought, because I couldn't lock on, I'm wondering if I'm meant to hit it. Yep. Okay.
Sweet child of Kos turns to ocean. A bottomless curse, a bottomless sea, accepting of all that there is and can be.
quite like that sun thing that was over there. Right, this is gonna have to be it for me. I don't really know. I guess that means it was that, so the nightmare that I'm in was the nightmare of that thing? I guess that's what it means.
Gammon awaits. Go on. Good hunter.
Yeah, she's been saying that for about 6 years, I think now. Anyway, so thank you for tuning in, to anyone that's tuned in, and thank you to Ped for the help. You are an excellent Google searcher. And I'll see you all soon.